How's it going, everybody? It's me, it's your friend, Siakra Commentator, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Shadow of the Colossus redo. Last time on the redo of Shadow of the Colossus, we took on the second Colossus called Quadratus. Did I actually say the name of the Colossus in the last episode? I'm pretty sure I did. This time we're actually going to be taking on our first actual fight in this game, or what players believe to be the first actual fight in the game. We no longer have any tutorial-based Colossus, we are actually officially on our way to our first proper fight, and it's all the way over here. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, if you press this button that's in the middle of the PlayStation, right above the home screen button, you can actually view a map right here. You can see the entire map of this area. This area is known as the Forbidden Lands, and the shrine, I believe it's called the Shrine of Worship, is where we get transported to every time we defeat a Colossus. So, where we gotta go for Colossus number 3 is we actually gotta go in the same direction that we went for Quadratus, except we gotta go a little bit to the left. I'm not really good with north, south, east, and west, so I'm gonna assume that's northwest, question mark. It could be northwest, it couldn't be, I don't freaking know. Again, I was never good with determining which way is north and which way is south and all that jazz. So, and if you just so happen to go back to a Colossus, you know what, I'll actually showcase something first and then I'll explain it, because actually, if we go over here in the same area that we fought Quadratus, the camera is a little clunky, so forgive me. As you can see down there by the seaside cave, it's Quadratus' body. His body has become one with the earth. If you were just so happen to go back down there and you pray at it like you would pray at a shrine, then you can actually enter a state known as Reminiscence Mode. Basically what that is well, you could fight the Colossus again if you absolutely want to. It plays kind of like a movie flashback, or flashbacks in anime and all that jazz, but it's the same fight over again, except with, you know, kind of flashback material stuff. So, where you have to go is, once you get to this desert area over here, simply keep going in this direction. Trust me, we are going to be going in that direction at some point in the future. I'm not looking forward to what Colossus is in that direction over there. Actually, there are two Colossus in that direction that I'm really not looking forward to. Also, I believe there's a shrine. I don't know where a shrine is over here, actually. I don't even... No, I don't think I've ever actually seen a shrine over here. There probably is, I'm just in the wrong area, but I have no freaking idea. You want to keep on heading this way, because... So, the beginning of episode 3 for the last, my actual series of this, my god, that was the worst introduction I ever did. I'll explain what I did in just a second. And here we are. This is the area where we're going to be fighting Colossus number 3. So, believe it or not, we actually get to go swimming for a little bit. So you want to make sure, well, you'll want to make your way all the way to, what would you call that, a ramp of sorts? I'm not entirely sure, but you want to make your way all the way over here. Also, stamina also affects swimming too. Granted, you don't need it if you're swimming like this. You're pretty good. However, if you were to hold down the R2 button, you could actually dive underwater, and stamina, I guess in a way, acts as air, because the longer you're on the underwater, the more stamina you lose. However, the moment you quickly resurface, your stamina gauge refills rather quickly, and that's why I think it's air, because, you know, you're underneath here, you have no oxygen, but the moment you resurface, you have plenty of oxygen. Now, onward to the story. I titled episode 3 of my normal series, Terrible Singing in Gaius. So, in the beginning of that episode, I actually decided to sing Rich and Sad by Post Malone. Just the chorus a little bit. And my god, that was the most cringe thing I could ever do. Just me from a year ago. Then again, I'm cringe in general, but Jesus Christ, me from a year ago was even more cringe. I like to think that I'm much better at commentary and recording and editing than I was a year ago. But still, I may be cringe now, but holy crap. Also, that jump right there can be the most jerkish jump ever. Having to jump from right there, holding onto the R2 button, grab onto that thing right there. Because if you don't hold onto the R2 button, Wander will not grab onto that, and you will fall, and you will have to redo this entire thing. You have to swim all the way back over there, climb up back on that thing. Also, anytime you are... Oh god, do I want to risk it? No. But anytime you're climbing and you're on a side right there, simply move the analog stick in the opposite direction. You want to jump, and then press the X button, and you will jump in the direction that, well, opposite direction that you're currently holding on to, and you will jump in that direction. With all that being said, it's time for us to meet one of my favorite Colossus. He's definitely top 3 favorite Colossus. Hello there. How are you? This, my friends, is known as Gaius. Gaius is honestly a really good fight. So what you want to do is, there's a stone platform and the stone plate in the middle of this area right here. I believe this is called a plate. What you want to do is, you want to lure Gaius all the way over here. So pull out your bow and just kind of intimidate him. Not really intimidate him, but just taunt him a bit by firing arrows at him. The arrows will cause a little bit of damage, but as you saw right there, they don't deal as much damage. I think he's still a little too close. Whoa! I don't know, something happened. My audio kind of cut out for a second. I got scared right there. Alright. But yeah, lure him as close to the edge as possible. I think he's still a little bit too close. Because what you want to do is, that giant sword that's currently on his left arm right now, you want that to hit the plate that's currently in the middle right there. Is this good enough? I'm not entirely sure. Now, you guys want to know something? When I first started playing this game, I was actually really scared to play this game because of the Colossus. Not because of their design by any mean, but because of their freaking size. Fighting something this big, Wander is insanely brave. I would never be able to do something like this in real life. If I found out I had to do something like this and I was trying to revive a woman, well, I'm sorry, I'm not reviving that woman anymore. She can stay dead. As mean as that sounds, she can stay dead. Alright, I'm gonna need you to swing your sword, pretty please. I'm gonna need you to hit this thing. Also, be very careful, because if you're playing on hard difficulty, that can actually instantly kill you. But on normal difficulty, it doesn't really kill you. The reason you want to do that is because, as you saw right there, it actually breaks... Oh crap, I probably could have got that. Him slamming his sword onto that plate right there actually breaks the barrier that's currently around his... Well, I want to say that's his elbow. Yeah, around the elbow of his arm right there. You are able to defeat this guy without destroying that right there, and you are able to earn yourself a gold trophy. But I've tried it many times. It is honestly insanely difficult. You gotta have really good timing. I totally thought I got smacked right there because it looked like he smacked me. But yeah, once you're on the sword, quickly make your way up. No! Oh, thank God. Praise you, Jesus. But yeah, once he swings the sword and once the sword gets stuck on the ground, hop on the sword, quickly get up as fast as you can. That way you can get to this area over here. I have seen videos on how to do this fight without breaking the barrier that's currently surrounding his elbow, but it requires a lot of skill, and that is something I don't have. So, I believe I already put the sigils on screen right now in text, so we're going to go for the head sigil first, because honestly, trying to get the sigil on his head is probably the most annoying, especially with how much he's going to shake his head here pretty soon. Safe zone is right here if you want to stand up and get your stamina going. Okay, now he's shaking a bit. Okay, he's shaking part of his body, but he's not shaking his head as much. So I think what I'm going to do is this. Oh, crap. No! And that's also another thing I don't like about this game. Sometimes Wander will just, like, move in a really weird direction when you're trying to stab, and he will stop. Oh! Uh-oh. Oh, well, I guess since I'm on the stomach, he's got a major sigil on his stomach. Ah, crud. I usually like this. Also, look! Our arrows that we shot at him earlier are right here. That's awesome. Can I collect them? No. We don't have an inventory. We have unlimited arrows. That's not going to work. Oh, it kind of did. I usually go for the head first and save the stomach for last because, believe it or not, each Colossus actually has an area on their body that they are unable to shake you off of. No matter how much they shake their body, you are completely safe. And personally, I think right here on his stomach, Gaius' stomach, is that safe zone. Okay, his arm is right there, so I'm going to try jumping. Oh, ooh, thank God I grabbed onto that. Oh, no! Shit. Well, I guess if you guys wanted a longer video, you guys are getting a longer video. Also, I think I already mentioned this. To get the Colossus' attention, simply whistle. Alright, guys, come on. Bring it on, bro. Bring it on. I need you to swing your sword. Swing your partner round and around, pretty please. That way I can give you a nice, proper headache. I already gave you a stomach ache. Well, I'll give you more than a freaking stomach ache. Are you just gonna walk towards me? I do not want to go on a walk with you, my friend. I do not want to go on a walk with you. Ooh, that's thumbnail material right there. Hell yeah, use that for a thumbnail page. Or future me. Then again, same thing. Whoa! Once again, I totally thought he smacked the crap out of me. It looked like he should have, but he didn't, thankfully. Okay, grab onto his fur. This is probably the easiest time I've had getting on to his sword and trying to climb up his arm, because usually it takes me a little bit... It usually takes a little longer to actually get on top of him. That sounds really weird, so I'm just going to shut up right there. You know something I really want right now? Something really random. I want some freaking lemonade right now. You know what else I want? I want some freaking Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Not together, obviously, because that'd be really weird and disgusting, but I want lemonade first. I'm going to drink me some lemonade, and then I'm going to have me some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I don't have either one at the moment, because I'm broke, and I can't afford anything. I mean, I could afford them, but I'm broke. And he's going to do the shaky, shaky, shaky thingy. And this is why I go for his head, because him, like, the way he shakes his head is really annoying. Gaius! Wander! Oh, is he shaking his head again? Hey, get up. Hi, how you doing? I'm literally up close and personal with you. How you doing? I'm pretty sure my butt was in your face for a second there. You know what? That's okay. That is A-okay. I'm gonna do this really quick. Ah! Just fell face first into his freaking fur. Not gonna lie. Even though it's a video game, I can already feel the fur on these colossi. It's like how people say, oh, you can't hear photos, and then you see a photo from, like, Naruto, one of the puppets from Naruto, you can instantly hear the puppet's noises. It's like right now, I can already feel the fur of the colossi. And that about does it for this episode. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope to see you back in the next one. And stay fresh, everybody.